Okay, now I'm doing this for you even though the fire department's attacking me and people treat me like shit and I'm not very happy with how I'm being treated. But that's alright because that doesn't change my responsibility to humanity, which is the thing that has invited me to the other planets that you have not been invited to. And now look, if you put tapeworm inside of a pill where the pill cannot be digested by the stomach, but the blood goes into the pill. The tapeworm will instantly start eating the food when it goes in because the food absorbs through its skin and it does not have a mouth or an anus. So the tapeworm will start instantly eating fat, protein, and sugar, and it will instantly take this out of your system. Okay, but it will not produce saliva. Okay, which in the saliva is the agent that stops the blood from clotting. Okay, and thorn-headed worm also, when you put it inside of the digestive system, will instantly start absorbing food the same way that a tapeworm does. But again, it doesn't have an anus, so that means it only can absorb food. It cannot eat food. And what I recommend afterwards when you put these inside of a pill that your stomach cannot digest, which the tapeworm and the thorny headed worm eats the contents in your stomach that your kidney is not breaking down, which will cure many illnesses. But one problem is that it does not release the saliva, which prevents the blood from clotting. So what I recommend is that inside of these pills you put a, hold on, let's see if I can pause this for a second. Hold on here. But I don't have it in front of me. But I recommend that you put a parasitic worm that eats a parasitic worm, and you find out which one it is, so that you can put the two of these inside of a pill. So that one instantly starts absorbing it. And once it is absorbed enough of the food, the other parasitic worm that has saliva eats the first one. And then it will release saliva, which will stop your blood from clotting, which will stop a lot of illnesses that people suffer from. And I believe that we are meant to do this. And I believe that we are meant to help people who have asthma and other conditions with and kidney disease and kidney disorder, so that their body is, so that worms are eating the protein. And I believe that your kidneys are this, where they are a series of worms where one eats the food, the other one eats that one, and then they keep existing through this system that they're working between each other. And I believe that we are supposed to do this, even though I am being attacked and no one is helping me, and I'm not impressed with this. But that is not changing my values to humanity. And in the name of all the righteousness that was ever done to all life that we received, and hopefully one day we will have a funeral service for these animals that are dying because of the evil of these human creatures. But I'm still saying that I believe that if you put a tapeworm or thorny headworm inside of a capsule that the stomach cannot break, and then you let these worms absorb the contents, sugar, protein, and fat inside of people's systems, inside of their blood, then you could just go to the bathroom and the pill comes out of you, and this creature has done the work of your kidney. And then if you put another parasitic worm in there, the next parasitic worm will eat the other worm, and when it eats it, it will release saliva, which will put an anti-blood clot agent inside of your blood. And I believe that we are supposed to do this, and I pray very dearly for the betterment of all of humanity.